Rise Up with Alexander. It's Saturday again. A full 7 days and 7 nights. In an instant. The blink of an eye. Did you miss it? Did you watch it take place? Were you a observer? Or were you a participant? Regardless of the state of mind you were in, it's gone. It's over. It's past. Never to be seen again. And here we are, once more, taking the time for ourselves. Taking the time for me. Now, I hope when you hear me, you're not hearing Alexander saying me. You're hearing yourself saying me. Me, 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 me. This is me time. This is time for you to reflect on yourself. To step outside of yourself for just a short period of time and be present. Away from all your responsibilities, all your obligations, all your duties, all of your expectations, all your desires, all your attachments. For this time, it's usually about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Set an intention. Set an intention to be with yourself. To focus on me. This week we're going back to the basics. I thought we were in the basics. No, we're going back to the basics. Where does it all begin? Posture. Begins with a base. Begins with how you stand, how you sit, how you sleep. This is the beginning. Say form follows function. Well, in order to have proper function, you got to have proper form. Start being mindful of where your positions are. Are you balanced? Do you put more weight on your left foot or your right foot? Just having that awareness in the moment, it's a strength. Am I leaning more forward or back? Is my pelvis overextended, hyperextended? Are my feet evenly balanced on the floor? Are they pointed out, pointed in? Is my weight evenly distributed? Are my hands relaxed? Is my chin up? Are my eyes open? Is my forehead up? Is my forehead scrunched? But just back to posture. Chest up, shoulders back, down, chin up. A nice curvature in your spine, opening, not hunched, opening. Just look at the difference in yourself in front of a mirror when you sit hunched over, collapsed, flaccid. Take a couple breaths there. It's labored, it's difficult, it's compact, compressed. Now, imagine a string on the very crown of your head. Pull that all the way up. There's doot, 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 all the way up. Notice yourself in the mirror. Notice the change in your posture, change in your attitude, change in your breath. We're so used to thinking our lungs are up here, so our breath is up here. But our breath is down here. It's low, 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 below the belly button. Maybe 3, maybe 4 inches. It starts and it ends there. That's the seat of your power. We're still just on posture. Back to the basics. Bringing yourself back to that moment of awareness. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're in the meeting, if you're driving your car, if you're out to a meal, if you're listening to music, reading a book, reflect on your posture just for a second. It might be the most comfortable position you find yourself in, but we're not looking for comfort. We're looking for some sort of optimization. We're looking for the proper form for the function. Chest up, shoulders back and down, hands relaxed. You can be seated in a chair. You can be laying in a bed. You can be seated on the ground. Find something, but focus on the posture of what you're doing. Don't just get in bed and here I am. Sit on your mat, here I am. Bring some awareness to your body. Now, if you're seated on the floor as I am, the contact points. Going back to the basics. You got these butt bones. Your interior hips, your pelvis. And then you got all this glutamus maximus flesh. You want to pull that back and create a good contact, good foundation. You want to have your spine erect, shoulders back, hands relaxed. You can have palms up, palms down. I find palms down to be more centering, more closed, more inside. And then palms up, more open, more receptive, more universal. So depending on the state of being that you prefer to be in. This also feels a bit more showy, you know. It's like, oh, they're meditating, whereas something a little bit more subtle can be done in public without drawing too much attention. Now, once you've found that posture that feels present and feels solid, just bring some silence to your mind for a moment and feel it. Feel the air on your skin. Feel the clothing on your body. Feel the moisture in your mouth. Feel your eyelids on top of your eyes. Feel the gentle pads of your fingertips between your index and your thumb, ever so gently touching each other. Feel the connected base of your foundation, your pelvis, rooted into the ground, through your chair, through your mat. Feel the weight of your limbs as you rock gently side to side, moving your center point of balance from left to right. Feel the weight of your chin and the weight of your head. You can drop it down, let it hang for a second. Keeping your spine erect, just your neck. Feel the weight of your head hanging. And rock it side to side. And slowly, gently bring it back up to its fully erect position. Now let's do a variation of a body scan. And now that you've found this position, close your eyes, wherever you may be. If you're driving, please keep your eyes on the road. But if you're following along in a quiet environment, close your eyes. And just bring your awareness into your physical form. Disconnect from the sounds outside of you, from the echoes of the walls. Just bring your awareness into your physical form. And then bring your attention to the very tip of your right big toe. Maybe it's pressing into the floor. Maybe it's floating in the air. But wherever your right big toe is, bring your focus of attention, of awareness, just to your right big toe. Now move from your right toe, move to your next toe. Maybe it's your second toe. Bring your awareness there. Just hold it there for a moment, just visualizing it, not only in your mind, but bring your attention down your spine and down your leg and down your knee and down your ankle and to the end of your foot, and you're there in that second toe. And then it's not a far leap from your second toe to your third toe, so now you're at your middle toe. Go ahead and jump in there and bring your attention there for a moment. Hold it, visualize it, feel it. Now hop over to your fourth toe. Just a small little hop. Just a couple centimeters, couple millimeters, just right there. Bring your awareness there and hold it there. Like a spinning ball of light. just inside your fourth toe. Now hop one last time to your pinky toe. Your cute little pinky toe. It somehow gets caught on things occasionally, but it always holds on. Bring your attention there and hold it there. From your pinky toe, expand your awareness to the sole of your right foot, your entire footprint, from the base of your heel, the arch of your sole, to the ball of your foot, to all 5 toes. Feel the entire foot. Bring your awareness just to your entire foot. If it's pressing against the floor, feel the contact. Feel the parts that aren't making contact. But bring all of your awareness by visualizing in your mind your foot. And now bring that awareness, draw it up to your ankle, and hold it there for a second. Now continuing up your calf. Let's go up your shin bone all the way to your right knee. And hold your awareness there. You got the knee hinge, all the ligaments. And what you choose to visualize there can be completely up to you. I'd like to see just a spinning ball of white light. Energy likes to stay in motion. It likes to move. It likes to be in an ever constant state of change. So I like to imagine it spinning like an entire galaxy spinning, but the size of my kneecap. In my right knee. And now bring your awareness up your thigh to your hip, wherever you find it. Maybe it moves gradually, or maybe it moves instantaneously, but bring that awareness and let it slowly move up or quickly up, whatever is good for you, to your hip. And from your right hip, we're going to cross over to our left hip. A little spinning ball of white light holding there in your hip. Now bring that down to your left knee, all the way down your thigh. And hold it there in your knee. All that awareness, all that attention, all that focus, you can just visualize it, you can see it, you can imagine it, you can feel it. It's like being inside of just your knee. And you can see all the parts of it, all the veins and arteries, and all the beautiful bones and ligaments and tendons, and just visualize as much of that as you can see, as much as you can imagine, and hold it there. And then bring it down your calf, down your shin. Bring it to your ankle, your left ankle. Just hold it there in your left ankle. And now expand to your entire foot, your left foot, from the heel to the sole, to the ball, to all 5 toes. Feel the entire foot, all of your awareness present on that footprint. Your left foot, balancing half your weight, half of your walking motion. Bring all your attention there, just to your left foot. Do you feel it tingling? You notice anything? Maybe it's falling asleep. And now bring all of that attention just to your little toe, your left little toe, to a tiny little ball of energy, a ball of focus, of awareness, of attention, to your left pinky toe. And then we're going to hop to the next toe. All your attention to just your second toe. And now your third toe. Just hop over there. Just a little shift in your attention. A gradual move of your awareness. Now to your fourth toe. All of your attention, all of your focus, all of your presence, all of your mind just inside of that little toe. It's all there is. And now one last jump to your big toe on your left foot. All of your attention, all of your awareness, all of your presence is just aware of your big left toe. Now expand that awareness to both your feet. Wherever you find them. Bring your attention to both the soles of your feet together. Now we're going to move from the soles to the ankles. From your ankles, go up your calves to your knees. To your knees, go up your thighs to your hips. From your hips, go up your torso to the center of your chest. Now continue up your chest, Now bring in your hands. Start with your fingertips. All 10, as many as you have, bring your attention to your fingertips. And draw it up your fingers. Feel between your fingers, your palms. Do you feel the air on your palms? They're warm, they're cold, are they sweaty? Are they smooth? And bring that attention to your wrists. Up your forearm to your elbows. And past your biceps and your triceps up to your shoulders. Then to your armpits, where that awareness of all your arms and all your lower body meets in your upper chest. And from there we go to the base of the neck. To the base of your skull. And we have all of our awareness that we've gathered from everywhere in our body sitting at the base of our skull. We want all of that awareness and attention to enter our head. And we can bring our awareness to our ears. Up to the crown of our head. To our chin. To our lower lip. Upper lip. Your left nostril. Your right nostril. Your entire nose. The bridge of your nose. Your left eye socket. Right eye socket. Your left eyelid. Then your right eyelid. Both of your eyebrows. Your forehead. Now bring all of your intention, all of your attention, all of your focus, all of your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center. Visualize it. Feel it. See it. Spinning ball of white light. It's a tiny particle of infinite energy. Total awareness. Total focus. Right there. Between your eyes. Notice your breath as you keep your intention and attention focused between your eyes. All your awareness, total presence from every part of your body is gathered right there between your eyes. Now bring your hands together and rub them together. Keep rubbing them. Nice friction, some warmth. And place them over your eyes. And just gently massaging your eyes. And place them on your forehead and on your face. And bring your hands to cover your face. You're covering your eyes, covering your mouth. And then gently open your eyes inside of your hands if you haven't opened them yet. So you can filter the light through your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands down. This was a rotation of awareness exercise. It's a type of meditation. I see it as a game, a little visualization game. There is no right or wrong way to do it. But it's a powerful exercise that will help you to build more awareness, more attention, more focus. And it helps you get your mind off the other stuff that's going on. When it's guided, it's quite nice. You can follow along. You can do it for yourself before you go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, you can do it with movement, or you can do it steady still. There is no wrong answer. Doing the practice is right. Doing the practice is right. Everyone's passing if they do the practice. There's no wrong way to do it. You can always improve upon it, and everyone will find something that works for them. But just being intentional and being aware and having the openness to use your mind for something other than all the noise. It's an important step to reconnecting with yourself. Your imagination. This is part of the basics. We're all born with it. We're enhanced with it. Like, oh, look at the airplane. I'm a unicorn. I'm flying. Look at me, I'm Peter Pan. We're all born with this powerful imagination. But over time, it's bogged down. You're given someone else's load to carry. Didn't even realize you were strapped with it. Oh, there's some more baggage. Here's some more trauma. Here's some more preferences, frustrations, attachments, ill-conceived desires, someone else's agenda. And then you're bogged down with all this stuff. And you can't imagine anything other than what you see. What's immediately in front of you. The reality that's been constructed for you, by you, through you, for me, by me, through me. Basics. It may not seem too basic, but we're going back to the basics. So we have posture, upright, erect, open. After that, imagination, awareness, intention, moving it around, imagining what your house looks like when your eyes are closed. Oh, it looks like that, it looks like this, looks like that. What your house could look like one day. Imagining what your new job would look like. Imagining what your perfect spouse would look like. Imagining what you just use your imagination. But you can use it internally to bring happiness and health and good vibrations to parts of your body. And you can use that to focus. Now, breath. Breath is the most basic of basics. Thinking about the hierarchy of things we need as human beings. Food, water, affection, social communication. Above all of those is spirit, breath. Breathing. I was shocked. Quite literally shocked when I went and traveled and started learning about, we would call them techniques because they're not traditional to our normal life. Though other parts of the world, they breathe different. They think of it differently. And when I first had that aha moment or that epiphany, it really hit me hard. It was a realization of this is a universally valuable skill. Like more than talking. Breathing. And it can be done well and it can be done poorly. Like, for example, breathing through your mouth. There's all sorts of amazing research about mouth breathing. Or in this case, for nose breathing. And if you look it up, there's no less than 15 reasons why breathing through your nose is optimal. Why it's formed this way, how it functions, why there's two. Like, for example, it's curved and that has a function. This form or it goes up into your nasal canal and nasal cavity and all this space in there. There's a lot of space in there. And then it goes down. That's to affect the speed of the air, the temperature of the air, the moisture of the air, the cleanliness of the air. Right? I'm sure it spins while it's going. The Venturi effect. Do you know what it affects the shape of your face? If you're breathing through your mouth with these muscles relaxed, it actually affects the shape of your face. There's something generated actually inside of your nostrils. You can find research. If you ask me for it, I will go and find it for you. Nitric oxide. It's generated. This little gas somewhere between your esophagus and your back of your throat and your nasal cavity and your like this. There's a little compound that's generated inside of your body that your lungs like. It's a vasodilator. It makes your veins and arteries open up. So that you can pump more blood. Now, why is that an interesting thing to be aware of? Well, if you like breathing, sometimes you'll do something active and the breathing becomes difficult. Climbing a flight of stairs, running on the beach, sexual intercourse. Breathing becomes more strained. I noticed it when I was running. Huge differential. Huge. There's different techniques. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your mouth to pressurize so you can get more in. But then back to your nose. Only through your nose. Switching back and forth. I'm not here to discuss that. I'm just talking about the difference between mouth breathing and nose breathing. This, I definitively have a pretty clear distinction on through personal experience. So I'm in yoga class, 2023, it's not even that long ago, January. And for whatever reason, the yoga instructor says, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I don't know why that day I was just feeling extra curious. So I thought to myself, why? Just ask the question. But why? Like, why that way? Why is I've heard this before. I've heard it before. But why? Maybe you did an anatomy class in high school or college, or maybe you're super educated in biology and human anatomy, and you know why. But as a layman's person, just someone doing yoga, I'm like, why? At the time, I was running every day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 miles. And when I go running, I thought I was a pretty rational dude. So I would start getting my blood pumping, my lungs pumping, my heart pumping. And I would switch from breathing from my nose to breathing in my mouth. Try to catch your breath. Seems pretty logical. Like, this is a big hole. Look how much air I can. Like, can suck in. Bring it into the lungs. Help me catch my breath. Wrong. So I went home and did my research, and I came up with all these different studies. People bring little sensors back there and checking this and checking that. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is some universally beneficial information. Cleans the air. It means less bacteria going down. Respiratory infections. Nose. The little hairs in there. And there's little filters. Catching all that stuff. Getting caught in there and then kicked back out. So I tried it. One morning, I went on my run. And I decided, don't open your mouth. Shut it. All run long. And I started running. And for the first quarter mile, 3/4 of a mile, my brain was going, you're nuts. This will never work. You need air. Breathe. And I consciously said, nope, keep the mouth shut. We're going all the way. And then something happened. It's like a whole nother engine started. It's like putting NOS in the engine. It's like, tss, boom. And I started running harder and faster than I had ever run before. Broke all my records. Just that first day. Breathing felt simple and easy, rhythmic, melodic, consistent, all through the nose. Didn't get gassed at all. I was blown away. Like, wow, this is undeniable, self-experimented results. Holy cow. I gotta go tell the world about this. Who knows about this? Why are more people not talking about this? This seems so universal. I mean, the average market size of knowing how to breathe more efficiently or better was just like everybody. And then I remember, oh, wait a second. What? I get it. Yeah, that's why. And we all know why. It's like, oh, well, you didn't learn that? No, nobody taught me that. Nobody brought that up. Nobody explained that to me. Nobody suggested it as useful information because it's free. It's free. Wisdom. The best things in life are free. Isn't that the truth? So breath. It's not a secondary action. It's not something you do on your way to eating your cheeseburger. It's not something you do just as a secondary action while you're in the meeting. It's not something that you just do while you're watching television that just keeps you alive. It's like, it's kind of the reason for you living, to be honest. If you want to talk about the formation of the earth and what came first, plants. There's an abundance of CO2. An abundance. So everything was carbon-based life forms. Everything was using CO2 and carbon to live. And then plants came around and were like, well, we can turn this into energy and oxygen. And eventually, over millions and millions of years, enough of this oxygen was created, which was a less efficient compound, that other organisms started realizing, oh, we can actually use this. This is good stuff. There's enough of it. There's an abundance of it. We can use it. And then here we are, using oxygen for the trees because they like CO2. So why are we here? Because of and for the trees. That's simple. But now let's not get lost in that. Let's focus on the basics. Breath. Your breath starts here, at the base of the tree. Legs are just walking roots. Right? Breath starts here. Expansion as you breathe in, into the chest, into the clavicle area, then contraction. It just seems so overlooked. But there's so many things you can do with it to get different responses. You can breathe fast. You can breathe only in. Only out. You can breathe erratically. Got your attention there. These all have different impacts on your physiology. They send signals to the rest of your mind, the rest of your brain, the rest of your body. It's like, oh, something's going on. Something's about to happen. Better send some blood this way, or send some blood that way, or send some endorphins here, or send some adrenaline there. But we live life so much out there that the breath has become so secondary. It's more of a reaction to everything else that's happening. The stress of the meeting, the phone call with your parents, the spouse, work, stress. Bring it back to the basics. It begins posture, mind, imagination. I'm imagining a happy day. I'm imagining a good day. I'm imagining everything's going to go perfectly my way. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. And then breath, spirit. What have we covered? Body, mind, spirit. That's the basics. That's all there is. That's all there ever will be. But for some reason, we're destined to forget, to become distracted, to become overstimulated, to forget our purpose, to forget our function, to lose our form. That's why we need me time. And if your me time is coming once a week, then you're not spending enough time with me. Your me time should come every day, preferably all day. Hey, you know, when I was a kid, Saturday morning cartoons were only on Saturdays. So this has become my new version of that. Oh, something to look forward to. Something to share. Something to be intentional with. Something to share with the world. But back to the basics. Back to the basics. Someone reached out to me after last week, and she said, "At this time, were you talking to me?" If there was something there for you, then of course it was for you. If it made you feel something or made you reflect, of course it was for you. I mean, of course I do this for me, but if it was just for me, I wouldn't bother sharing. I would write in my little journal that I do. Just for me, 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 me. But this is for you. I don't know why. I don't even know what. But I know it needs to be shared. And I know you need to hear it. Because we all forget. We all forget. So that we can remember. The beauty of forgetfulness, oh my goodness. So thankful that we forget. So we can be human. We can live. We can make mistakes. We don't have all the answers. It becomes an experience. It becomes a joy. But then we forget too much. We forget that it is all just an illusion. It is all temporary. It is all here today, gone tomorrow. And we get so wrapped up, so tight. We forget all the basics. So yes, if anything that comes out of this connects with you, yes, it's exclusively for you. Just for you. Take it, make it yours, repeat it, share it with people, make it a part of you, remember it, so that it helps you be more truly you. The correspondence of recognition means that if you recognize it, it's within you. It's already there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to recognize it. There'd be no word for it. No image in your head. It wouldn't exist. So if any of these words help you to remember some piece of something that's important to you, or maybe help you to expand to something that is long forgotten that you're moving back towards, please take it. Make it your own. Share it with all your friends. Internalize it into your personal code. And if life gets a little bit hectic, as it does, just remember to go back to the basics. Just go back to the basics. Strong posture, ready to face the world. Positive imagination, good visual, good understanding, good intention, good awareness, good focus, and breath, spirit. Using it to its proper measure, to its proper purpose. Other than that, just keep dancing. Just enjoy the music. Just let it play. Keep smiling. And that's it for today. Thank you. Thank yourself. If you watched along and you thought this was valuable and you thought this was interesting, then leave a comment, share it. I'm going to keep doing it regardless, but nothing gets me more inspired than one person reaching out and saying, oh my goodness, I was thinking about this. You said the perfect words. Oh, I'm so inspired. Yeah, I get juice off of that for sure, but I don't need it. I do it because I have more than I could possibly hope for. More than I could ever possibly want. More than I could ever desire. Abundance. True abundance. And by sharing it, it helps me grow. It helps me expand past it. It helped me honestly hear the words come out of my mouth. About how things could be. How I feel about them. How I care to share about them. Yeah. So, it's for you. It's for me. It's for everybody. And with that, namaste. Have a beautiful week. See y'all next week. Sophia. Oh, come here. I missed you. You didn't sit on my lap this week. Come here. Is your leg still bothering you? Does it still bother you? What's the matter? Is it hurt? What'd you do? Come here. Let me see. Come on. Come here. Let me see. What's the matter with you? Oh, Sophia. You okay? Let me see you. What's the matter? Yeah, you're still limping. My doggy is hurt. Gotta heal her up. Sophia, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Come. Come, please. Come. Oh, come here. Please, come. Come. She's like, Daddy, my leg hurts. We ran too much this morning. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, little Sophia. Come here. Well, she'll be in the puppy carrier for the next couple of days, that's for sure. Let you rest up. Get you healed up. Have a wonderful week. Oh.